Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley, and the other two people here with me are my partners, Ariana and Andrea. The three of us are the A's that make up A+A+A. We are a multidisciplinary design studio committed to making places more inclusive, collaborative, and joyful. So before becoming A+A+A, the three of us came from Peru, Florida, and Taiwan. We became really fast friends in grad school and realized that we were all interested in exploring social justice and community advocacy and architecture. So it felt really natural that after graduation, we would pursue a practice together. In the last couple of years that we've worked together, we've done projects that range in a variety of scale and types, but what is consistent in everything is our process. We always want to make sure that we're building in an inclusive way where every project starts and ends with the people who are directly impacted.
One of the ways that we do this is through co-creation and creative workshops. So this afternoon, together, we will create an outdoor environment based on the question, what are the self-care practices you're most excited about for this summer? Please drop ideas in the chat. We have come up with a few as a studio to get us started, and we'll be live drawing here for a little while. So we're going to start with some swimming. Lots of sun in the park, beach runs, outdoor dancing, bird watching, karaoke, reading, gardening, the Brooklyn Half Marathon, some gymnastics, some bike rides and some strolls, massages and roller skating. Excellent. Got meditating, picnics, talking to the grass, and the grass talks back. Sunscreen, definitely an important one. Surfing, eating, plant care, drinks and trees, concerts, ice cream, food trucks, and family. Got some more sunbathers and readers. Also pets of all kinds. Frolicking puppies is a great image for self-care. So this is why we get so excited about co-creation. Just think in a matter of a couple of minutes, we've created a city block that looks like this. Imagine what we could do in a few hours of a workshop or in a few months of a project. So with that in mind, I'd like to share one of our recent projects called Healing Sanctuaries, which was a public activation done in partnership with the Youth Design Center and Brownsville Community Justice Center.
The most common process for designing to building looks like this, with community engagement usually last or even forgotten sometimes. In our process, we have found that this usually ends in parachuting interactions or even flyover philanthropy, which is something that we're totally wanting to avoid. And this is how. So our process is different. Our studio's goal has always been to work with communities rather than just for communities. We believe that people are naturally intuitive and already know how they want to live. So our design process always starts by asking them first. We make sure that community engagement is introduced as early as possible and is ingrained all the way to the end. That is exactly what we did for Healing Spaces, Healing Sanctuaries. We hosted design workshops and brainstorming sessions with a core group of youth in Brownsville to gather key ideas. We worked through sketches like these here on the screen to make sure that we bring their ideas to life.
So what resulted from these were two types of spaces. This first one is what we're calling the community healing space. It acts as an archive of objects and stories, encouraging healing through connecting with other community members. This can be done through writings on a posted wall, objects shared on a shelf, and stories recorded through a telephone. The second type of space is what we're calling the headspaces. These are made for individual experiences. Since the healing process is different for everyone, we've decided to make these individual types of boxes. And these spaces come in 3 different types of experiences. The first one touches on our sense of smell, the second one on sound, and the third one on our sense of sight. All 3 create new worlds that offer escape and a space for personal healing through activities such as meditation, dance, or breathing exercises. All you have to do is stick your head inside one of these boxes.
Throughout the design build process, we worked with a group from the youth cohort and specialty fabricators, literally building on the sidewalks of Brownsville. This transparent process resulted in some really amazing conversations with people in the neighborhood. We like this process because at the end of the day, the project comes alive as something that actually belongs to the community because they've not only seen it be built, but they've been a part of the building process itself.
So you want to work with us? We're always looking for collaborators and partners who want to do innovative, community-driven projects or are interested in funding our work. You could be a mission-driven brand like Headspace, a foundation like the Ford Foundation, a cultural institution like the Museum of Natural History, or in general, just interested in social impact philanthropy or investment. We're excited to share that we're working on setting up the A+ fund and are looking for like-minded people to kickstart it. Many of our projects to date have come out of collaboration with community leaders and nonprofits like these ones on the screen. This new fund will operate under a fiscal sponsorship model. The goal is to bring our services and visions to organizations and neighborhoods that do not have the budget to invest in community-driven projects in the built environment. We're growing as a studio and we like to keep our involvement with these smaller local communities as prevalent as always. So that in mind, we would love to share more of our work and get to know you better in the breakout rooms. We will be talking about the A+ fund and are excited to brainstorm opportunities to work together.